There's a lot of talk about the 49ers running game with Trey Lance in the wake of their preseason finale against the Las Vegas Raiders. A lot of the focus centered on Raheem Mostert, whose speed and ease in getting to the second level makes him a dangerous weapon, particularly when Lance is in the backfield. Trey Sermon's performance was also worthy of great credit. We're just going to look at a few plays from that game on which he stood out. The first of which is a run on which he goes for first down. The 49ers have Lance in the backfield in the pistol with Lance about 4 yards behind him. So I'll just let this roll here. You'll see the threat of Lance running the ball holds the outside the edge defender slightly. What Sermon does, which is quite clever, as you'll see here when I let it roll, he bounces on his next step, which takes him right onto the heels of his blocker. This takes away any angle for the edge defender to come and close the gap to him, and Sermon then has the burst to get to second level and move the chains with a nice first down run. The next player we're going to look at concerns Trey Sermon's balance, which was a key feature of his college tape, first at Oklahoma and then at Ohio State, and was likely a key selling point in convincing the 49ers to make the move up and take him in the third round of the draft. Sermon doesn't have to do much in terms of hitting the hole here. The 49ers block this play well, open up quite a big crease for him to hit, but you see a good example of his balance at the end of a run as he picks up a few extra yards. So you'll see it's quite a big hole for him to hit as the right guard, Lakin Thomas, and the left guard, and the right guard, Daniel Brunskill, and right tackle, Mike McGlinchey, have sealed off the right side of the play quite well. The left tackle, 78, which I believe is Sean Coleman, has moved the right defensive end off the ball, and the centre, Jake Brendel, has done a very good job of advancing to the second level and taking on linebacker. The fullback, Josh Hokit, does just enough to take number 55, the edge defender, on the right-hand side out to play. This gives Sermon quite a good route through to the second level. So let's roll again. As you get here, you see Ross Dwelly's man has just managed to get a kind of a glove or a fingertip on Sermon, which kind of trips him up. But Sermon is able to ride out this attempted tackle. Does a good job of staying on his feet and uses his left hand to keep himself upright and pick up a few extra yards. Raheem Mostert is obviously the fastest of the 49ers running backs, but Trey Sermon does not like speed himself. He's quite a smooth runner who makes it look very easy when he's given the chance to accelerate through the gears. And he also blends this with quite a good deal of physicality, which has definitely been part of his appeal to the 49ers. We see both those traits on this run, which sets San Francisco up in good position to pick up another first down. See initially that the Raiders get decent penetration with number 95 pushing Jake Brendel a few yards back into the backfield. But it proves immaterial as Sermon's speed allows him to get around the edge with little to no difficulties, also helped by some good blocking on the outside. The Raiders linebacker number 54 has quite a good angle to make tackle and bring Sermon down, but you'll see that Sermon is already shaping up to deliver the stiff arm, and he does that very effectively to brush off his tackle. And he finishes the run in typically physical style, looking to deliver another stiff arm as he picks up 8 or 9 yards. We'll finish our focus on Trey Sermon with another look at his balance, but also his lateral agility as he moves the sticks on third down on the very next carry, immediately after that impressive second down run. Sermon keeps the Niners on the field with a show of flexibility in his lower body, of balance and of power, and a desire to finish the run. To stop the video here, we'll see that Sermon has spotted the hole opening to his right and has made the cut, and you can see the knee bend he has there as he makes the cut. But he's confronted momentarily by some late arriving disruption from the interior of the defensive line. He's able to stay on his feet through the arm tackle. Again, as you'll see in a minute, using that right arm to keep himself upright. See that there. And then, as he's presented with a challenge of two defenders coming in to tackle him, Sermon lowers his keeps his shoulders low. He's able to power through that contact for a few extra yards and keep the Niners on the field and keep their chances of scoring alive. It's not the kind of carry that will show up in the box score or anybody will remember from any kind of, if it happens again in the regular season. But this ability to pick up crucial yards in short yardage situations and run between the tackles, run to the outside effectively, makes him the perfect foil for Mostert, really, in that Sermon can if he needs to, can take on more of the load and allow Mostert to excel in those situations when the defense is on its heels and keep them on their toes with him and Lance in the backfield and use his speed. And as we saw last year, Mostert can be quite a fragile running back at times. So having somebody like Sermon who is able to do this on a regular basis, providing they can keep him healthy, will be very valuable to the 49ers as their offense looks to get back to its 2019 best, get that running game performing at 2019 levels, and hopefully get them back to the playoffs. Thank you for watching.